Today I have a different kind of Packrip video. I recently found several packs of cards that didn't cost me hardly anything. I got all of this that you see here for about $3.50, and there's 10 packs of cards on here, and I don't remember offhand what any of these look like, who are the big rookies in any of these. They're as old as 89, and this newest one is 2000. I don't remember what the insert cards were. There's probably nothing of value in any of these, but I haven't opened a pack of cards in a while, so we're just going to stack them up here, and I've kind of ordered them. I've got some minor league cards I'm going to go through first, and we're going to, after we get through those, we're going to go through just the cards in chronological order when they came out. And first of all, we've got Star Minor League Baseball. I don't remember Star minor league cards at all. Maybe once I open these I'll recognize them, but when I think of Star, I think of those little shrink-wrapped cards that came out in the late 80s, like the one that used to be the official Michael Jordan rookie that was then they Star reprinted some of them. They weren't worth anything anymore, or they also did that with lots of baseball players, but I certainly don't remember the minor league cards. And this one was 1989 first ever series. Tomorrow Stars Today, 10 cards. And the players in Series 1 were chosen from the more than 1,250 minor league players representing over 50 teams licensed to Star. So that tells us right away that there are probably plenty of good prospects at the time that were not even included at all in this set. So let's open it up, pull these cards out, and okay, I do recognize the look of these, but we've got that one red card and a purple card in the middle. Let's see. Brett Magnuson, Mark Griffin, Pete Alvarado, Moises Alou. Now there's a name I recognize. Mike Anaya, Mike Morandini. I remember him when he didn't he have a triple play by himself? Scott Service. Okay, another player I recognize. Chris Howard, Mike Jones, and another Scott Service. Next up, we've got a Best Prospects 1997. 6 cards per pack, retail only, and here are some minors that are, or inserts that are possible on here. Autographs, 1 out of 19 packs. The Best Guns inserts will be individually sleeved and placed inside on the top of the pack as a dealer premium box topper, which is interesting since it is retail only. So we're going to open up this pack. So we've got some kind of redemption going on here. We've got Kerry Wood. I'm sure that would have been one of the better cards to pull out of here at the time. Aramis Ramirez, Chris Rietzma, I remember him. Paul Canerco, and they mentioned Paul Canerco on the next pack. Rolando Araujo, and then Rafael Medina. I was about to say I knew everyone in this pack, but I did not know the last person. That is some pretty good minor leaguers that we got out of that set. But I mentioned Canerco because on this next pack, and this is going to be the last set of minor league cards that we have, Team Best Player of the Year Professional Minor League cards, and one of the inserts is a Paul Canerco Player of the Year. 6 cards, 1 out of 36 packs, and there are 6 cards total in here. The other inserts are listed on the front, and it doesn't say the year on the front, but on the back it has a copyright of 1998, and there are some autographs possible in here, including those limited to 400. So we'll open up and see of these 6 players, how many of them do we recognize? We've got Julio Moreno, Kendrick Moore, Ryan Miner. That name sounds familiar. Feel like I've heard of him. Abraham Nunez, Ryan Anderson. I think I remember him, and Russ Branyan. So I certainly remember him. And here's information on how to get these 2 autograph cards. There's a mail-in redemption for $50 to get those. So next up, this pack at one time was sold for $2. It is a 1994 Topps Series 1, 12 cards. There is a Topps gold card in every pack and a special black gold card randomly inserted. And back when you could actually read the odds that were on the back, it included a 1 in 720 packs. Came with a redemption that you could get the entire set, according to that. So what did our 94 Topps set looks like? And okay, we've got Randy Johnson. I remember this set now. Mark Wohlers, Ken Ryan, Andahar Cedeno. Nope. There's Andahar Cedeno. Rick Aguilera, Andy Bennis, Pat Mahomes. There's our gold card because it's got the name written in gold and Topps gold stamped at the top. Ozzie Smith, Gerald Perry, Bernard Gilkey. Have a prospects card of Curtis Pride. I remember him. Sean Green. I remember him. Mark Sweeney, Eddie Davis. And then Topps All-Stars of Wade Boggs and Matt Williams. I bumped the camera, sorry about that. Our next pack of card at one time sold for $1.29. We are looking at 1995 SportFlix, and this was back in the mid to late 90s when they had crazy cards, and these were the cards where you moved them back and forth, and they changed their picture. Is that Wade Boggs drawn on the front there? I can't really tell, but it's as thick as other card packs, but there are only 5 cards in here because they are thick cards. A 4-tier chase program. We've got 3D Hammer Team, 3D Detonators, Double Take, and Artist Proof. And there are the odds on the back. I'm going to open it up. And we have as I bump the camera again, we have a Mike Piazza on the back, but on the front we have our newest Hall of Famer, Larry Walker with the Expos. Kenny Lofton, stealing a base. Bobby Bonilla. Matt Williams. And like we previously saw, Mike Piazza. Our next pack at one time sold for $1.50. We've got 95 Fleer Major League Baseball Update. Find smooth leather insert cards only in pre-priced packs. This is a pre-priced pack. Contains 18 cards and the price was $2.29 originally. Features 82 rookies plus trades and free agents with 4 possible insert series, 1 per pack. And look for hot packs, which are packs that have all insert cards in them. Open that up and we have a headliner of Ken Griffey Jr. So that might be our 1 insert per pack. From the Yankees, we have Tony Fernandez. Just saw in the news this week that he had passed away. Charles Johnson, I thought he was a hot prospect of a catcher and didn't quite amount to as much as I thought he would. This is the set that each division has its own different series, and they're very busy looking cards. We've got Terry Mulholland, Glenn Allen Hill, Roberto Mejia, then Kilvio Averis, Andre Dawson, Trevor Wilson, Eddie Zosky, Paul Quantrill, Roger Bailey, Vinny Castilla, Lee Smith, Bud Black, Oral Hershiser, Dave Winfield, and Kevin Brown. All right, the first 3 Major League games I ever went to, Kevin Brown was the starter for the Rangers. Next up, we have a pack that originally cost $250. My son, who doesn't care about baseball cards, just turned 6 today and had accidentally tore open this pack a little bit, but it comes with 96 Fleer, had 11 cards in it, $1 million hit game piece inside, 10 limited edition insert series, 1 card per pack, and a 1 Tiffany collection, 1 card per pack. I seem to remember Topps Tiffany was part of the 80s Topps cards. This is a hobby pack, but the Tiffany here is an all-new textured legend matte finish, perfect for autographs. And so let's go ahead and complete opening this pack. Hopefully nothing was damaged too much. Oh, I remember these game pieces, and it's well since expired, so I will put that aside. But for our cards, we have Mo Vaughn. And then here is a prospect card of Yamil Benitez, Roberto Alomar, Rich Amaral, Kurt Abbott, Brett Boone, Steve Avery, Will Clark as a Ranger, Mark Aker, Chris Hoyles, and Rod Beck. And so I guess the Tiffany card was the Mo Vaughn card there at the beginning, with the prospect of Yamil Benitez being the 1 insert per pack. Next up, we have 97 Collector's Choice. And I remember these as being the kid-friendly, cheap alternative to Upper Deck cards. And let's see, this pack is Find the King Griffey Jr. Clearly Dominant insert card. Value-added Super Action Stick'ems. So I guess that's a sticker. 12 cards per pack. And the odds of inserts here, Stick'ems are 1 out of 3. Big Show is 2 in every 1 pack. So we've got 2 Big Shows per pack, which means they probably weren't worth anything. I remember these Big Shows from ESPN rating who they thought their favorite players were, and these cards feel like they're not in great shape. This Tony Gwynn Big Show on the front is has a couple of scratches, a bunch of scratches on them, but you know what, didn't pay a whole lot. Next one is, they're all stuck together, and this one is John Smoltz. And oh, you could see how that really stuck to the card behind it and kind of messed that one up. And that's not coming off. Okay, that's the card it stuck to, Butch Husky. So we've got Edgar Martinez, John Smiley, Oral Hershiser. We've got a League Leaders card of Roger Clemens and John Smoltz. Rookie of Justin Thompson, Fred McGriff. Turn it over, we've got a rookie of Brian Giles, another Charles Johnson, and Jim Eisenreich. 2 packs left. Our next one is 1998 Pacific Online, and I barely even remember Pacific cards at all. They were the first to lose their license, so they weren't around that long, but you can win one of over 1,000 prizes at bigleaguers.com or majorleaguebaseball.com with a unique code on the back of the gold foil web card in every pack. See back for details. And this one is 9 cards per pack. It doesn't even say Pacific on the front, but it does here on the back. And anything else of interest right here are just abbreviated rules of how you can win without having to buy anything, so that it's not considered a lottery. And then we'll open up this pack, and who do we have here? I do remember these. Where there's a picture of My wife and I, before we were married, we were at my grandmother's house laying on a couch, and there's a box of this behind me, so I have seen these before. We've got, it's interesting how every card looks like it's going to have a link to the player's website and the team's website on every card. So that's not really pleasing to the eye. That kind of thing should appear in the back of the card. But we've got Mark Gardner. What is it? Neat Barry Larkin online card. Is this the one with the number to check? No, that's just a team checklist. But that's nice. Rolando Araujo. Delano DeShields. Jeff Nelson. I'm noticing that that card has a could have sworn there was another card here with a gold foil on it. I must be seeing things, and maybe it's just the way I'm holding the light. But Mark Newfield, John Vanderwall, Pete Harnish, and we've got Denny Nagel. Last pack, and at some point someone tried to sell this pack for $6. Another made by Pacific Trading Cards. We've got a $2 sticker on Tony Gwynn's face here. It is Pacific Prism 2000. Amazing new inserts for the 21st century. 5 cards per pack. And so this must have been very hot when this came out in 2000. And so this is where we're starting to have, looks like a dozen different kinds of inserts available on these cards. And so these are, of course, sticking together. But that's a nice insert that we have on the front here of Chan Ho Park. Got a neat silvery foil, whatever you're going to call that. It is done particularly, I think the back must be identical, but it must be, I'm guessing that's a parallel of some kind. And we've got a, oh, they all are like that. Okay, so we've got Tim Hudson. And I just saw there is an insert card behind Mariano Rivera right there, so I'm going to hide that one for a moment and show you Preston Wilson. And our insert is a die cut of Derek Jeter, center stage. So I wonder if that is the best card that I got all day. I don't remember ever seeing anything like that. I just barely remember the prismy looking cards there already. But what were the odds of center stage die cuts? It's a 20 card set, and it was one for every 25 packs. And with it being someone as popular as Derek Jeter, it'd be funny if this one card was worth more than the $350 I paid for everything. Who knows? Perhaps eBay hadn't even seen one of these in forever. But that is, I guess I saved the best for last in this case. So thank you for watching this video. I do open up packs. Usually I'm not opening packs of cards like this, but I'm usually opening eBay boxes of different kinds that people have put together. I also collect coins, and we'll show off some of the different coins I pull up from different coin shows, flea markets, or my favorite store. Collect other things occasionally, but I also go out to, I'm a photographer that photographs things in and around the Nashville area. If you like this video, tell me what you want to see in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. But if you like this video, please bunt the like button, bunt the subscribe button, and I'll continue to make the content you want to see. All right. Thanks. Bye.